Matthew McConaughey's remarks in the White House briefing room was a masterclass in how to deliver a persuasive speech. But he also did something masterful in PR. Matthew McConaughey needed to address something that he knew would be a problem, and he dropped it in his remarks at the perfect time. Take a listen.
In the hopes of applying what energy, reason, and passion that I have into trying to turn this moment into a reality. Because as I said, this moment is different. We are in a window of opportunity right now that we have not been in before. A window where it seems like real change can happen. Uvalde, Texas is where I was born. I swear my mom taught kindergarten less than a mile from Robb Elementary. Uvalde is where I learned to master a Daisy BB gun. That took 2 years before I graduated to a .410 shotgun. Uvalde is where I was taught to revere the power and the capability of the tool that we call a gun.
That portion of McConaughey's remarks stood out to me for two reasons. One is he indicated his intention right off the bat. Matthew McConaughey wanted change, and he wanted change in his hometown, for starters. And the second thing that he did that was so masterful, and this was a PR move, is Matthew McConaughey needed to answer the question of how he could be a spokesperson about gun violence when he's a gun owner and when there's a history of him being a gun owner in that town. So when he said Uvalde, Texas, he was already giving us something that every good story needs, and that's a sense of place. Every writer, every person who wants to create an experience, they want to create a sense of place, and Matthew McConaughey nails that. But then he masterfully goes into an explanation for why he's a gun owner, and he starts with his childhood. And this was after he explained that his mother was a kindergarten teacher. And what that led to was not a black or white issue, either pro-gun or anti-gun. It was responsible gun ownership. And that in PR, in public relations and crisis management, is called framing. And Matthew McConaughey, he's a master at it. That is how you do a persuasive argument.